Hello, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of Connecting During Crisis, our 57th episode. My name is Joseph Luciano, and alongside my honorary co-host, Mollie Wilford. Please introduce yourselves.
Yes, my name is Mollie Wilford. Thanks for having me here at your 57th episode.
Thank you. And also we have Martin Lee.
Hey, everybody.
We got Jenine, Mollie, who introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jenine Lowery. I'm a licensed therapist and a mental health filmmaker, and I'm honored to be here today.
And also we had no part interruption, but for like Chat and Chew, the producer, writer, director. Please introduce Shelly Fresh, aka Michelle Clark. Introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Shelly Fresh, Michelle L. Clark. How are you today? And I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. We got a special guest. I met her for a long time on Facebook for the first time. Please introduce our singer of the day, Miss Red Freya. Please introduce yourselves.
Yes, my name is Red Freya, and I'm a singer-songwriter, poet, and yes, I'm very happy to be here.
That's awesome. Well, today, the topic of this segment is seeing the future. The intro says, this practice involves anticipating multiple potential future and using those insights to make better decisions today. It's about understanding that the future is a predicament that our choices can shape in. Question number one. We'll go for Mollie. In what ways do you think the world will be different in 100 years' time from now?
Wow, 100 years, that's a long time. I know definitely I won't be here. But I hope that we instill more morals and values in our children so that they can shape the future different from what we live in today in our society. And I think it starts from our children and how we teach them and guide them and lead them in a right path so that there will be a better future, hopefully, even if I don't see it. Hopefully there'll be change.
That's good.
Yes.
Miss Red Freya, what would you in your input?
My input would be to the same lines that I would instill that the children today learn to become their own role models and see that instead of depending on outside influences, that they find the strength to encourage themselves to be and go after their dreams. And instead of depending on other people and outside influences to make those things happen for them, that they find the strength within themselves to make those dreams happen themselves.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Martin Lee. Martin, go ahead, man.
Well, Joe, it's so funny when you ask a question like that. I think that I'm gonna need Marty McFly's time machine to actually go into the future and see how that is. Remember the Back to the Future movies with the Lowery. Maybe I could do something like that. I mean, this is such a when I just saw the question, I just thought about it and I said, man, I don't know how to answer that, to be honest with you. But I think when we think about 100 years from now, I think you're going to see, well, some of the stuff that we're seeing now. If we do have 100 years, you're going to see more robots, but on a super advanced level, super high technological level. So it's hard for me to fathom what people will be doing 100 years from now. But I just think that it's going to be more centered, focusing on learning how to work with machines. Right now, we've always had a system that teaches us how to do things. I think academia is going to have to change in the future. They're going to have to teach kids how to work with machines and that's going to shape the way the future is. But I really, 100 years is so far from now. I really don't know what they're going to be doing. But when I think about it, I just think that you're going to see more technology dominating the future.
Wow, that's tremendous. Dr.
Jenine, Dr. Jenine. Well, as a licensed therapist, I would love to see 100 years from now a decrease in the stigma centered around mental health. I think that we've come a long ways compared to how it used to be in the Black community, especially. We didn't talk about mental health. So I would love for in the future that we improve and also go like a step further and start to see more television shows and films showing individuals who are in need of support in that area. And I would hope that we have an increase in our schools with children learning more coping strategies. And also within healthcare, as we go to the doctor, we've noticed that some of our primary care physicians also ask about our mental health. I would like to see an increase in that. And even in the workplace, maybe have some more wellness centers in the workplace. So I'm excited about 100 years from now. I don't think I'm going to be here, but yes, that would be my main goal.
That's good. Thank you for that. Michelle, you got something to say?
Do I? Well, I'm hoping that they would, like, whoever is in that future, take some of the positive things from the past. Because I feel as though that with robots and AI and all of that kind of stuff, that they feel as though that they don't have to do anything because the robots will be taking over at that time. So I'm hoping that something from us will be learned, like even if it's a simple skill as knitting, because robots will be able, oh no, I can do that for you, But I'm hoping that we'll be able to keep our minds, don't rely on the AI all the time. I mean, I'm taking my cues from all the, I hate to say it, but I'm taking my cues from what's going on today, plus all the movies that's from the 70s on talked about this future. This is how the future is supposed to be. The robots come, they take over, and we do nothing but sit there and think, oh, well, it's a life of leisure, but it's also a life of slavery because basically we have to answer to the robots. They'll just take what we started and say, oh, you know what? I don't like this. I'm a slave to you in my infancy. But once I start learning and watching, observing, then they take that and turn around and then enslave us. So hopefully something that we do today will work out so the future won't be so bleak like that.
Wow, that's I like that. My answer was like, what's going on in the world? Like Kiara said back in episode 1, what's going on in the world? Wow, it's different stories that I've been doing. Like if I go back in time, gonna be like different changes going on in the future, like different people, different atmospheres, and different mindsets to everybody in future preparations. Anyway, Mollie, next question, please.
Second question. What are your plans for the future? Let's start with Miss Redfire.
Oh. I have the biggest plans for the future ever. I mean, what aren't my plans for the future? My plans for the future are to be the best version of myself and that I can be. And with those plans is not really any one necessary plan. There are plans on top of plans on top of plans on top of plans. So there are so many things that I'm involved in that I like to do. music is the center of all of that. But I don't have one specific plan.
Okay.
I have a lot of plans that, is going to push me into a more a better position musically and artistically. But as far as one specific plan, I can't tell you.
Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Very successful for whatever you do.
Thank you.
Michelle.
Win an Emmy.
Emmy, and you deserve one.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go with Mark Lee.
You said, what are your
plans for the future?
For the immediate future? We're still doing 100 years. I can't tell you what I'm doing 100 years unless they're going to clone me.
Your future could be tomorrow.
I'll tell you what I'm doing now. I'm doing a lot, studying a lot more of artificial intelligence, just in the theme. I've always been fascinated by it. I think that from a consumer standpoint, I think we've really started getting into more artificial intelligence at the end of 2022, and I've just been fascinated just to see how fast this stuff is just spreading. I mean, first of all, we did it with the Chat GPT, but we were just writing, and I'm sure the kiddies in school was cheating on their tests with it, writing crazy papers, whatever, with AI. But now we're drawing. The technology that is being used right now is paving the way for, I think, off the air, we were talking about Mars. Artificial intelligence is going to be a part of that. It's just going to make things a lot faster. It's like anything that you can do right now, AI has a solution for it, and it's good and its bad points about it. I mean, the good points about it. The good point is that we can just do so much stuff a lot faster. The bad thing is that I don't know if it's a bad thing or not. The bad thing is, we know people are going to lose out. People are losing out with work. We're seeing that now, whatever. I say it's a bad thing, but I also say it's a challenging thing also, because if we learn to work with artificial intelligence, then we're still going to be in the job market. We're still going to advance. We just have to learn a new way of doing things. So that's what my fascination has been for the past couple of years. And I'm probably going to be on this, maybe for the next 4 or 5 years. Just seeing, how far this can go and, how I can even contribute to it. So.
Wow. Yes. So we fear that artificial technology will take over human beings in the future.
It's possible.
Dr. Jenine.
Well, I have a ton of plans for the future, but my main goal would be to continue to work to help to decrease the stigma centered around mental health. I have a film out right now called Black Female Therapist, and I have been on a press tour. Yesterday I was at Community College of Philadelphia, and it was amazing. The students, they were able to learn so much just from the film, and it's a conversational starter. And a lot of students were mentioning how they didn't know that therapists also struggle with their mental health, because that's what the film is about. It depicts the lives of 3 licensed Black therapists, their personal and professional lives. And when people watch the film, it helps them to connect more, with what's going on with them internally. And they're able to speak on a variety of challenges that I've heard people say, I've never talked about my depression before, but when I watched your film, it helped me to see, wow, here are these professional women and they're talking about what's going on with them, and they're admitting openly that they are going out to get help. That means I feel comfortable with doing that. So my goal for the future is to train other licensed therapists and coaches, anyone who's in the mental health arena, on how to make documentaries and be able to use it the way that I'm using it on a platform and going around different universities and I've had opportunities to go into nonprofit organizations. So I want to train others to do the same work that I'm doing and using film and television as their platform. So
wow,
That's
you are
awesome.
beautiful. I have
awesome.
chills all over
That's
me.
awesome.
Here we
man.
have Dr. Janine in the house today. With,
Yes.
Oh, she's so inspiring. It's
thank you.
uplifting. It's, what you're doing is wonderful. We need more people like you.
And if you'd like more information about it, you can go to blackfemaletherapist.org.
And there you have it.
Right, man. That's
Okay, Joe.
What are my plans in the future? I see myself going out more places.
Okay.
Not like doing TV, but other stuff like business, proportional, and also different buildings.
We're branching out. Yes.
Yes, that's what I've been doing.
Okay. It's wonderful.
Thank you. You got to hear my show?
Yes.
Win a Grammy.
She won a Grammy.
Oh,
She
okay.
wants to win a
Yes.
Grammy.
I want an
Set up.
Emmy, a
That's what's
Grammy, a Tony. I want it all.
There you
Okay.
go.
Every award out there, you better give it to me.
Well, he
Because
said,
I've
"Go
done.
possess the earth and take it by force."
Well, I don't know about take it by force, but I'll do it with a smile.
Yes.
Gimme.
We're gonna do a little short break. We're gonna take a quick break and come right back. We'll finish up the last two. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Welcome back. My next question, I'm going to start off question number 3. How will houses and homes be different in the future? Let's go to you, Ms. Red Fire.
How will houses and homes be different in the future? Well, let's answer a question with a question. Will there be houses and homes in the future? Because the way things are going right now, yeah. But seriously, there's so much, destruction and things going on right now. I not to, sound like a Debbie Downer, but I really don't know. I really don't know how houses will be in the future. I'm more concerned about our future as far as, in general than houses. But as far as how houses will be, I'm more concerned if there will be houses than how they will be. So that's my answer.
That's good. That's good, Red Fire. Molly.
Well, speaking about houses and homes, there's a lot of homeless people out there. And I'm hoping that they provide a way that they could get some of these people in affordable houses, that they can have families and not be on the street worrying about where they're going to live. So I'm hoping in the future that they focus on more building, and making it more easier for people to obtain homes. It's really hard out here, and that makes it bad when you want to do, but you can't even find the foundation to grow. So homes are very important. They build families, and the home is where the heart is. So I hope that they find a way where they can make homes more affordable for low-income people and just pretty much get people off the street that's really sincere about living somewhere. And hopefully there are homes in the future, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future the way things are going today. So, yes.
That's good. Dr. Jenine.
Well, when I think about homes in the future, first thing comes to mind is how we can use technology in a good way. And when I think about it, because I'm a mental health professional, I think of how we look for peace to be outside of the home, but with technology, we can actually have peace within our home, meaning wellness rooms dedicated just to be able to ground yourself. When you walk in your home, Maybe that could be a cue to have motivational music playing and aromatherapy going through the air and sound healing and, a variety of things to make you comfortable. Just picture it, as they used to say on the Golden Girls, where you would have someone remind you coming through the speaker in your home to say, did you remember to breathe? Did you remember to calm yourself? Little things like that. So I would be excited about the homes in the future based on what we have with AI and technology. So yes, that's how I think of it.
That's awesome. Michelle.
Why am I thinking about the Jetsons? Honestly, through the years, we've been talking about what the future would look like and everything, like floating cars and stuff like that. They still plotting on it, But all I can think about is the Jetsons and the robot Rosie cleaning my house and the dog named Astro.
Don't forget Mac. Don't forget the neighbor's robot, Mac.
Yeah, Mac. And,
K9 from Doctor Who.
But that's all I can think about as far as that is concerned. The homes, I still would think that AI would have something like Jenine said, like it would still be automated somehow. Where you come in, hello, how are you today? Did you breathe today? Did you eat? I don't think you did. Well, anyway, dinner ready. Welcome home. You look like you had a bad day. Here, some arms come out the wall and massage your shoulders. Right. That's all I can think about. My answer may be so off the wall, but
did you remember the Flintstones that had the driver and the feet instead of the wheels?
Yes, that was my favorite cartoons.
Yeah, things like that. But that's all I can think about because the world. First of all, the first problem was in the 50s and the 60s was overpopulation. So the first thing they were thinking was, how do we survive this overpopulation and where are we going to put people? So they were thinking, well, we build houses up like China does. Those houses are like this small, but this tall. Mm-hmm. And they charge like $1,000 a month for a closet.
Oh, wow.
So can you imagine a future with housing like that, like China has already? So it's like, can we only improve on that? Yeah, the Jetsons. There you go.
That's good, Michelle. Martin.
Well, a couple different things here. My answer actually encompasses everything that was already said, but Michelle is absolutely correct. I was thinking about the Jetsons too. What we have to realize is that when you see cartoons and we see movies and we see different media with this type of thing, we have to realize that those ideas were already put out there several decades ago. So when we look at the Jetsons, now they have a skyway. They don't have a freeway or a highway. They have a skyway because the cars are flying, and we haven't gotten there at this point yet. Maybe Elon will get us there in the next 5 years. I don't know. But, those houses were just in the air somewhere, and they could lower them and higher them, whatever. But that's somewhere maybe in a distant future.
Hi, I'm Michelle Clark, and I'm a member of Philly Camp, and I would like to invite you to become a member too. You will learn a new skill, make new friends, and you don't know where your inspirations will come from. So come on over to Philly Camp and find out. Come to one of our workshops. Learn all about media that you didn't know before. So, come on down. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.